Hello, and welcome to my podcast, Moving and Listening. In this podcast, you will find two things. Number one, guided movement sessions, and number two, a talking format. The movement sessions will have always two parts. At the beginning, just a few minutes, something for you to arrive, a grounding. And then something not longer than 10 minutes I call floating, where I will guide you through that you can get into motion and, if you want, even into bigger movements in space. The talking format will be just me talking, or together with someone I will invite about something I'm interested in or what is on my mind and could be interesting for you as well. There will be episodes in German and in English. You will find the indication in each episode's title. My name is Mathis Kleinschüttger. I'm a dancer and choreographer, coach and trainer, and also the developer of embodied communication practice. Enjoy! Before you start, for the first part of grounding, you will only need a spot where you can stand or sit. And if you want to continue with the floating part, you should make some space around you for bigger movements. So clear the floor from chairs, objects, or other possible traps. And better no low-hanging lumps above you. Great, let's start. Grounding. For this one, you can choose to sit, to stand, or to lie. Doesn't matter, just choose a position which is really comfortable, where you can really relax into. So when you chose your position, just make sure that your muscles are really relaxed, that you can fully sink into it, and then close your eyes. And what we will do is just widening our listening sense, our ears, open our ears to what we might hear and observe. So, there might be sounds, but obviously there will be sounds, external sounds you will hear, you might be able to follow, but maybe there will be also internal sounds within your body, within your ears, you might hear. And just observe and try to follow and acknowledge what you're hearing. And we do this for 1 minute, so let's start now. Yeah, that was 1 minute. Amazing. And do a little check-in. Can you recall the different sounds you heard, the external and internal ones? Just quickly go through just to recall, what did I hear in this 1 minute? Things I might not have heard if I wouldn't have give the focus to this like very specific listening task. Great. And then slowly open your ears. Just arrive back into the room. Maybe you need a little movement of your body. Have a quick look around. And here you are. And we get to the floating. So we do a little warm up together. Just roll your shoulders from the front to the back a few times. Remember, do it slowly, really more like a muscle workout, so the muscle really can get some warmth because it's working. And then from the back to the front. Yes, very good. Great. Then also circle your wrists. If you want, make some fists. And also here, keep doing really slow, so it's more that the muscles have to work stronger so that they get easier and quicker, really warm. And also here, other direction of the circles. Yes, great. Yeah. And very simple hip circle. Take your feet a bit wider and then just in one direction. Circle your hip on the horizontal plane a few times. Also this quite slow, and then also change direction here. Yes, amazing. Great. And then close your legs so your knees and your feet are touching each other, and then bend your knees a bit. Bring your hands onto your knees and then circle your knees on the horizontal plane and just take some circles. And also let your ankles really loose, so they might move a bit to the right and the left while you do this circling with your knees. No problem, that's very good. So they also get some movement already. That's great. And then also here, change direction. Yes. Very good. Then just some simple shaking. Shake your arms and your legs. Take a deep breath, hand out, let it out. And also here, if you need some more exercises to warm up more properly, just like some push-ups or plank position, or just running on the spot, or whatever you need, just press pause and then come back. Okay, so we do the floating part, and just think of the air around you. We are surrounded by air in the room where you are, or maybe you're outside. Wherever we are, there's air around us. And then very gently place your hand, both of your hands, into the air. With the imagination, you could touch the air, you could feel it, you can touch it. And then start to wanting to touch the air in very different spots around you. Behind you, above you, in front of you. Yeah, great. And maybe then you can also start stroking a stretch of air, or moving along a stretch of air. And use both of your hands either for the same stretch of air you're touching, or maybe they're in different positions. And then think of that you can actually, with your hands, you can manipulate the air. You can push air, clouds of air around, so you can move it somewhere else. With the shape of your hand, you can move balls or clouds of air around. You can push it through the air. So, and let this movements of your hands moving the air around you become even bigger, and let the rest of your body just follow. You don't have to think of anything, but just by following this idea of moving the air around you, your body will get already in motion. And then you can really play with dynamic. You can do this very quick or very slow, and everything in between. And you can change whenever you want and when you need. So choose your own tempo, your own speed for doing this. Great, amazing. And try to not stay on one spot, but always move through space. Like, try to always leave the spot where you are and move to another one through space. And you don't have to force this. It's just like if you keep moving and following the air somewhere else, you will just move through space. Yeah, great, amazing. And in the same time that you can move the air also can move you. It can manipulate you. It can move your hand or your body somewhere else. So all the air around you can also touch and push and pull and move you. So it's a game in two directions. You're trying to move the air, but the air also moves you. And it can move not only your hands or your arms, it can move your upper body or your left leg or your right foot or your head from up to down and so on, because the air is all around. And when if you think of this image that we start moving air around and the air also moves us, then all these particles of air, they're really in motion now. So it also creates a lot of flow and motion in the whole room. So there might be also some surprises of air moving towards you from a direction you didn't expect it. And keep playing with different dynamic speed. You can do this very gently and careful and also slow, but it also can become a very light, gentle and speedy play and game with the air. This game of push and being pushed, move and being moved, and not only through the hands or the arms, but also the whole body. You can also you can use your face to move air in front of your face in whatever direction you want. Same with your bum, or with your left knee, or your right shoulder, or with your left ear, or with your big toe of the right foot, whatever. And keep moving through space. Yes, great. Don't stay on a spot. Move through space. And again, just keep your, change the dynamic. Choose if you want to go high speed or low speed, if it's very slow and gentle, or very high speed and playful. Everything is possible. Just keep it moving, don't stop. Great, amazing. Keep this game with the air, touching the air, moving the air, being moved, being touched by the air, going in all kinds of direction. Let the air surprise you from which direction it comes to move you. And maybe some other body parts will react to push against the air and move it to a different place. Great. Amazing. Yes. Keep it going. And maybe it even pushes you, the air pushes you to the floor. You come to sitting or rolling. You don't have to keep standing. All positions are possible. All levels are there. You can be mid-level, upper level, or floor level. Use your hands to get down if you need, or to get up again. And keep the image and this game with the air going. And keep choosing different speeds and dynamics. And for some people, it also helps if the air gets a color. Like if you imagine the area around you would have a color. For me, it's still transparent, but for some people helps if it has a color. Anyways, okay, great, very good. And let's do all together a little speedy moment. Push it really in all directions, and at the same time the air pushes you and your legs and your hands and your head and your shoulders will be pushed, but also pushed back and gently and move the air around you. Great. Okay. And go slower. And a bit slower. And a bit slower. And until you're really quite slow and also small movements. And then let them fade away. All the leftover movement, just let it stop slowly. Search a spot where you can stand. Close your eyes for a moment. Take 3 deep breathings in and out. Through the nose in. Through the mouth out. Through the nose in. Through the mouth out. Another one. Through the nose in. Through the mouth out. Feel the connection to the floor. Feel the ground. Hopefully you feel the warmth in your feet and the connection to the floor and how it's rooted into the ground, how your feet are rooted into the ground. And let the whole body become calmer, the breath and also all the motion of blood and oxygen and everything in the body moving around gets calmer. And then slowly open your eyes. Have a look around. And have a great day.